It is very loud here. I am at the center of UTSA. I was gonna plan to go somewhere quiet, but like any other place was like super crowded. So I hope y'all are doing good. Wow, it is. There's a lot of people. I never done this with a bunch of people right in front of me. I hope they got food. What they got? It's mostly a lot of clubs and activities. What's this line for? Table checkout. Not a lot of good snacks. Yeah, so first day back. I wasn't nervous, but now I am. Wow, it is so heavily crowded. Never this many students. Oh, obviously, like first day. I was gonna plan to go get some stuff, but it looks like that's not gonna be the case. Yeah, it is very hot. I can tell you that, very hot today. I finally went to my first class of the day. Getting PTSD. Applied linear algebra. I don't know what's the difference between that and linear algebra, but we're gonna find out together. It is a Monday. It is hot. I just got a class like not too long ago. I was trying to find some area to film, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with what I got. I'm gonna head to the gym right now. I am heading to the gym, but I'm checking all this stuff out. Hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. Probably not today. Today is like very overstimulating. Jeez, there's so many people here today. So I'm heading over. Wow. I need to look over my courses. Not my courses, my Canvas. Because it was down due to a recent cyber breach. I'm going to talk about that soon. And a little bit more about like, I guess first day, what to do as a student. Because supposedly there's like 40,000 students now registered for this semester. So I guess we'll help you. I guess I'll help you out. I don't know. I don't know nothing about UTSA, but I'll try my best. So, let me go find a place. I found a spot. I don't know. It's been a while. I hope y'all are doing good. This is like an actual good, genuine introduction. It is fall 2026. It is a Monday, and I am already tired. Surprisingly, let's start off with. I'm sure you already know about the recent cyber attack, the cyber breach. I'm not too sure the exact like definition of it, but it was either or. People are saying we got hacked. People are going crazy. Let me try and reiterate what happened. So UTSA got a cyber breach. I can't talk today. Oh my gosh. UTSA got a cyber breach not too long ago. Some say it was Thursday, some say Friday. Me personally, I got it Saturday, which I couldn't log into my ACEs, and from then on they locked out a lot of resources in regards to that. That wasn't fun for me and the staff and professors, and everyone was affected by that. So what can you do? It just happens. Wow, I can finally hear like better. It's much more easier now. I'm also very hungry. That's a side note. Yeah, so that happened, and I had to go fix up some stuff with financial aid. And to do that, I had to go in person because the phones were down. I don't know. It was crazy that weekend as well. So I went on Monday of last week, and I went to One Stop. One Stop's more or less like an area where you go to a lot of issues. Me personally, it was like financial aid or any questions regarding to UTSA resources, and the wait time was like 4 hours. I'm not even over exaggerating. It was literally 4 hours, and I had to stay there. I stayed for a while, and I'm really glad that they were there to help me out in regards to answer my questions and extend the hours, because it was a whole mess. But shout out to all the people that helped me out. I just got a notification. Anyways, that happened. I asked my question and I waited a bit. Then I got logged out my email because it's connected to UTSA. And from there on, it was like, do I wait? Do I call? So a lot of the services had to be down, unfortunately. And there was a lot of announcements through the news and the campus itself. So for something like this to happen, you can't really blame just the institution itself, because in regards to that, I've been saying that word recently. I'm trying not to say that word in regards to, so I'm gonna try and filler that in. So it was a lot. It was a lot, not just for the students, but professors and staff and faculty. So thankfully they were there to help us out, students, and for things like that to happen, it's just a matter of time. Especially now, it was a good time for them to attack, especially at the start of the semester. So it definitely helped out a lot of students. Me personally, in my opinion, it helped a lot of students kind of organize their stuff and get things ready before there's a butterfly. Get some stuff ready before the start of the semester. So it was kind of like an extra break. But it just happened, and you can't really put blame on someone because it just happened out of nowhere. And luckily, again, we still have a lot of trained professionals in the field and experts in the field, and it's just a matter of time before anything like this happens. This happened before a while back. I didn't post a video in regards to that, but it happened last semester, not the summer, but the last semester. It was a whole fiasco of like UTSA got infiltrated by shiny hunters. They're like a supposedly a notorious group for hacking, and finals was delayed till later, but that's a different story. Today I'm gonna clear up any, I don't have a lot of information in regards to that, but it's just like my note towards, again, it just happened, and we just, in our case, we just gotta sit and wait and just trust the people who are in charge of this. I was able to get a lot more information in regards through Discord, Reddit, news, and the official UTSA website, but I mean, you're gonna hear the same thing over and over again, so I'm not gonna be a broken record and tell y'all the same thing. I'm gonna tell you from a student standpoint, it was a little frustrating to know that, oh, is this gonna get paid off? Is this gonna work? Where are my classes? So let me just reiterate again, stuff like this happens. It's gonna happen, and there's no telling which it's gonna be a perfect time or not to, I guess, have this happen. Maybe you're gonna be lucky, maybe you're not, I don't know. It's just how it is. Fortunately, I had a very long wait time in which I took the time to go explore a little bit the campus, because I haven't been there in a hot minute, and as well as just look at clubs. A lot of the times students miss out on a lot of good opportunities, which are clubs and meeting a lot of new people. From what I read, a lot of people that are incoming or transfers or people that have been coming here for a while, a lot of the similar issues are they can't find people to hang out with. They don't have friends to communicate with, and that's totally fine. A good starting point is clubs and kind of introducing yourself there, because you're gonna find people that have similar interests. Me, I'm a very talkative guy. Well, not earlier. Earlier was like super hard at talking, but I'm a very talkative guy and very outgoing, so it's not really hard for me to say, hey, how you doing? But for those that are struggling, just join a club, find someone that finds some similar interests. If not, just walk around, talk a bit. It's gonna be hard at first to, I guess, talk to people, but just you're in university, bro. Like, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. Everyone is gonna feel uncomfortable on their first day, especially too. So Just suck it up. Go talk to someone. If they're not interested, so what? I mean, it just happens sometimes. Another thing I want to know for incoming or new people, or just people that are coming back in a university standpoint, it's going to be, make sure you know your classes beforehand too, especially now. It's very stressful to be late and just like have excuses in regards to that. Just look over your syllabus just a brief minute, because you're going to be running around like a headless chicken knowing that you're going to have to go to the business building or humanities in like a split second. So just take like a 30 minutes just to like get a lay of the land I say, which is the university, and just kind of get familiarized. I can't say that word. You know what I mean. And just understand like the layout of the place. You know, what for me, for a lot of CS majors, we're gonna be in the since I'm in main campus, it's gonna be the MPB building, and a lot of the math courses too. So a lot of my courses are gonna be regulated through there. But for like math majors or engineering majors, you're all gonna be probably in an engineering building, math building. I'm not too sure exactly, but just familiarize yourself with the main buildings you're gonna be accompanied to, and 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be very close to each other. So as well as downtown wise, I'm not too sure. I've only been there a couple times, so my buds will know, but unfortunately they're taking their classes downtown. So you betrayed me, bro. I don't know what to say, man. It just sucks that they're gonna be down there, but hopefully this time around I'm gonna be attending more cyber competitions down there, so you're gonna see me hopefully video over there. Just stay active, you know, it's very important, especially in this time. You're going to be studying a lot, and it's going to affect your health physically. So take the time to, you know, wake up in the morning, jog, and a lot of benefactors, and even walking too. So just take the time to walk, exercise, breathe, yoga, stretch even. It's very good for you, very good for your body, mind, and soul. So as you can tell, I haven't been to the gym at all in the summer. So after this, I'm gonna go over there and release all my stress. So that's and the leaf fell. Oh, that's scary. But just do what you can. Just try not to overstimulate yourself, which is going into 4/4s. Don't overdo it in your classes in regards to studying and taking time out of your life to. It's good to study, but just make sure you schedule it towards what your needs. Scheduling and timing is very important in how you progress in university, because you can get all A's and all of this, you know, but it's gonna cost you time out of yourself, your friends, your family, and it's gonna affect you. Affected me, because I mean, for me, I study a lot, I code a lot, so it's very hard to regulate those times and basic necessities, in like brushing my teeth or going for a walk and worrying about this and that. So it's very hard to time those in your daily life. But once you get the hang of it, just make sure you have a schedule, a calendar, or a routine in which you can look forward to, I guess. But again, it's very important to regulate those times, regulate those hours, because in the end you're gonna feel burnout once you do all these courses. You're gonna prepare for exams, midterms, finals. So it's very, just push the ant. An ant was gonna go on my phone. Visualize those ideas first before you actually do them, if that makes sense. I hope that does. A very important factor is sometimes when you plan stuff ahead, there's a difference between planning stuff and not planning due to circumstances. Make sure to plan ahead. It's very important to do things or prepare for things. So let's say you have an exam coming up. Make sure you know that you're gonna prepare for that instead of like pushing it off to the side, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be put into a buttload of work before then, and then time being that you have a choice to prepare and cushion yourself before you, I guess, fall. Because when you start to do something and when you actually do it, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go your way. And that's completely fine to be frustrated and all that. But know that when you prepare prior to that, you're going to feel less of that impact. Because if you're going to come into that test knowing that you could have prepared better instead of procrastinated, you're going to feel that weight come over you. And it's going to be a lot. So just prepare ahead. If things don't go your way, just don't stress about it. That's how life is, you know. Especially now, this semester is going to be very hectic, so I'm preparing a lot in regards to that. So just prepare early. If something doesn't go your way, it happens, like this recent cyber breach. So it just happens. And then a final note, make sure you know your campus resources. It's very important you stress about that now than later. Luckily, first semester I took the time to understand the layout and resources like the library, the wellness center, and there's a lot more to that, but that's what I can think of on top of my head. Tutoring labs and all that. So it's very good to know like when and where and when those opportunities and availabilities close and open, so you can understand how you can enter in with a fresh mind and not just scramble around like a headless chicken. But that's my ramble. I am gonna hit the gym. Fortunately, I'm not gonna do any video, like in video gyms, but I'll do like an after thing. So I'll see y'all later. Oh my gosh, I'm still tired. Hello. I hope you can hear me. I'm using my headphones, so it might sound a little different. But I just got out, ready to hit the hay. As you can probably tell, it's pretty like crowded, so not good. With your own luck, I don't really have any advice for parking, so first come, first serve type of situation. So gonna head home, look over Canvas, maybe? I don't know. But I hope y'all do good, and I'll see y'all next time. So peace. Alright, I hope the camera isn't gonna fall or anything. This is like, I guess, part 2 to last time I shot at like Monday. This is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. It is still extremely hot. As you can tell, I'm very sweaty right now. I finally went to classes Monday as well as Tuesday. I really like them. I'm really looking forward to this semester. A lot of cyber related topics which I went over in the summer and very familiarized with. I need to start speaking more because I'm mumbling all these words, bro. Anyways, back to today. Today I went to applied linear algebra, which is, in my opinion, I think it's like theory based, but that's, as I progress through the course, I'll explain more about the content and not exactly the class itself, but just like my experience overall. Enjoying that class. I am also doing some other classes which I didn't expect were going to be like cyber and math related, which I'm pretty happy about. My previous courses were very heavy, extensive, and proofs and theorems, and as much as I like them, I really like applied mathematics. And I didn't say the word. I like applied stuff, and I am trying not to say the word, bro. You can apply it to real life scenarios. Right now, we just went over matrices. At first, when I learned matrices, this was back in like college algebra. Yeah, but it was like a brief run through of it. College algebra and pre-cal. But we're back again with matrices, so it'll never go away. But today's agenda, I found parking. Surprisingly, again, I wish y'all luck. It is a battlefield when it comes to parking, especially for new freshmen. I guess that's how they're calling it. I call them fish in college because I mean they're little guppies and they're lost, and we gotta help them out, bro. Us seniors, sophomores, juniors, we gotta help them out. So I'm gonna put a task. If you're not in college, just go out your way just to help someone, just maybe like directions or listening to them, just any way for them, just help someone out. It's always helpful, especially in my case. When I first came here, knew nothing. None of my friends were here, and the only way I figured out how to pass through here was through asking people, and just it was very not fun at first because you have to talk, and a lot of people are not very social, and it helps you formulate thoughts and sentences along the road, and people here are very helpful. So I thank UTSA for that. A very helpful staff, students. But wishing y'all luck on parking, though. That is a travesty. I found parking. I'm very happy about that. A lot more students. There's, again, clubs and activities going on. So I'm just saying, try and fill in that spot. Try and get involved and try. I know everyone's like, get involved, didn't do this. No, just try it out. See if it works. If it doesn't, the least you can say is that you tried it out. That applies to a lot of things, especially like if you're riding a bike, you can say that you tried. There's also a lot of ants going on my phone. I don't want them to go on my phone. Trying out a lot of things for me. For computer science major, you try out a lot of different programs, software, so you get used to the uncomfortableness of trying these programs. For me, it was like Python. I really don't like Python at the moment, which is surprising. It's supposed to be an easy language. For me, it just seems like a dummied down version of the code I'm already used to. But that's how it is. I'll find a way to love it. That's how it was with C++ for me. There's some stuff going on. There's events, so don't shy away at that. Enjoy coming in. Enjoy all these opportunities and food. There's free food. Everyone likes free food. But I'm here again at this like very disclosed location. I'm just at UTSA. I'm at the main campus. Unfortunately, again, my friends are downtown, so that sucks. But let me know if y'all like the two-part, like 2-day videos where I shoot Monday, Wednesday, and then I put it together. Or you just want me to do like Monday? Just let me know. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. Just try and enjoy your final days before midterms and everything. But that's till October, so that's for future me to worry about. Just enjoy your class. Try get yourself involved. Try to speak out more, because if you're just gonna live in your shell, you're not gonna really experience a lot of what college has to offer you. And there's a lot. I'm still like figuring stuff out. I just went to an event just now and just networked with someone over there. So to say you have learned everything and figured out everything, that's a lie. You're still learning. Even professionals in the years, 20 plus years, they still learn a lot of things, especially now, especially the whole AI thing. But different topic. We don't have to go over that. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it off here. You'll probably see me all drenched in sweat and huffing and puffing, blow your house down. I don't know. I don't know what's the saying, but I'll see y'all soon. Hopefully I'll catch my breath. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Do I end it like that? I'm all sweaty. Who would have figured, in the most hottest month of the year, August, it'll be 100. Probably is more than 100. Got out, ate a snack, and I'm ready to head in my car, ready to head home. As you can tell, my umbrella isn't blocking, but the parking is it's very nice today. Yeah, so I guess that's how it's gonna be. Oh my gosh, I keep stumbling on my words. I need to fix that though. But pretty exhausted. I'm gonna study up on some of the recent lecture notes about matrices, and we'll just go from there. That's how it is. That's how it is being a computer science student. Hope y'all other majors are doing well, especially the STEM related and physics. I was talking to some dude. He was telling me about his coursework. I was like, I'm fine. I've complained enough being a CS student, so I think I get the good end of the stick, I guess. There's no saying for that. There's a saying for short end, but there's no, I'm heading home, and I see y'all next week. So this is the actual ending. But let me know again if y'all want like a 2-part or whatever just junk is. But hope y'all have a good day. Bye.